What's going on, you bunch of enthusiastic bush creep and swamp people? Today, I've got some changes to the hardcore wipe, Prapor watching TV, and a massive change to ref. Let's get right to it. So, this morning, Nikita had posted this cutscene look right here. It looks like we've got Prapor in raid, and if I had to guess, maybe on woods, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think we, as a community, really know where he's going to be. We know he's planned to be in raid along with several other traders. Could they try to lock them all behind terminal? Maybe. I don't think that would make the most sense, but it's possible. Potentially they're, on the maps that they should be on, like Prapor over here at the train depot on woods, potentially Therapist on ground zero, the things like that. But then again, it could be kind of convoluted because you don't know if you're going to end up getting camped or how that's going to play out, how you're going to be able to access them without you getting like bombed down every time. Is it going to be something like the BTR where you got to catch a ride to them and it's like a safe route once you get to the BTR, like you're safe? Or is it going to be a non-PvP zone around the area? Once you're within a certain distance, you just can't fight, right? Like, who knows how they actually plan to do it, what they're actually going to do. It could be a load scene, something similar to like Labyrinth. You go through a specific door and you load in, like you're doing with Lightkeeper or like you're doing with Labyrinth potentially. Just saying that it could go several routes. It could be any location, and the approach could be something that we're not used to. Or it could be a shit show and you just kind of got to get in there, So we'll wait and see how that comes together. But yeah, here's the actual cutscene. The man's is just watching TV, not paying any attention. He realizes we're in here and he's like, oh shit, what's up? Cuts the TV off and he's like, starts to say something right here at the end. You can see his mouth start to open, so he's going to start speaking to us. He's drinking a little tea. He's got the politician on the cup. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but yeah, politician on the cup. Cool little teaser. But yeah, so obviously we interact with him in some way, shape, or form. How entirely, not sure, but we'll figure that out as we go. But it is cool to see that he is making his way in raid, which we knew he was. It was just a matter of timing, right? Next up on the list, we have this billboard that was also posted the other day. So there's two routes this could be. Route 1 is this cultist event coming up that leads us into 1.0, where we assume the nuke would drop, or the EMP, or the blue flame, whatever you want to call it, would drop and kind of lead us into the 1.0 experience. That is an option. The other option is that this is a 1.0 trailer thing, and it's just showing everything kind of taking place as the nuke was dropped, right? That is probably what it is based off what it says, which we'll get into right now. Before that, though, I just want to say, like, it could be either or, kind of leaning towards 1.0 trailer, but we do still have that supposed cultist event, unless that very short 1.0 teaser, release date teaser event was the cultist event. Seems a bit odd to me, in my opinion, when you have something like the cultist symbol next to it. It doesn't really add up. So I personally think there's still an event to come, especially towards the end of the wipe when we're getting closer to 1.0 and they start doing the fire sale and all the pre-wipe events. Maybe that's when they'll start introducing whatever this cultist event may be. Who knows for sure? It's hard to tell. We'll find out. That's one of the things I want to try to get some information on at PAX West. I plan on asking a few questions while I'm out there. So if you do have any questions that you want to ask or anything you'd like to know from BSG, drop it in the comments below. And the top few questions I will compile into a list and we will take out there with us to ask and find out what we can. Not guaranteeing any information will come back that way, but it'd be nice to have them prepped and ready in case we do get some sort of situation where we are able to interact with them and get some communication from them back and forth. So the billboard says, evacuation. Residents of the city of Tarkov are informed. Due to the announcement of a state of emergency, it is necessary to proceed to the following evacuation points. The Sanatorium, Azor Coast, Norvinsk region, Tarkov, Primorsko Highway 28. The second region would be Shopping Center, Ultra, Norvinsk region, Tarkov, Primorsko Highway 73. And then at the bottom, partially obscured text, it warns, follow the instructions of authorized representatives and avoid crowded areas and open spaces. So this could be right as the bomb was dropping, right? And the 1.0 stuff's happening, like the trailer stuff, and this is just like showing people trying to leave the city and how the chaos breaks down. Or it could be some sort of a kind of lead or a clue towards what's to come and where it will be happening, like maybe an overload of cultists on shoreline at the resort as well as Ultra. It is hard to tell. We don't really know. It's all could just be 1.0 trailer stuff too. So I wouldn't look too heavy into it just yet. I'd wait for a little bit more information. But yeah, this is pretty cool. After that, we have some changes being made. Adjusted the item prices at ref, which let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. From what I saw earlier, it was major changes. Yeah, so 300 Blackout CBJ was 114, I think, and it's been halved. It's been cut in half. This was 41, and this was 31 for the EOTech. So that's been dropped in half. That's been dropped in half. These both have been dropped in half. M80 got cut in half. So pretty much they took all the prices down by half. Oh, wow, that dropped also. This was like 90 some. This was over 100. Damn, that was over, I think that was around 95 for the 7.62 BP. Gun values have also dropped. That was around 140, I think, for the AS Val. And then the M4 was definitely like 160-ish, I think. This was 105. The MDR 7.62 was 140-ish. It looks like everything's been cut down. Oh shit, the masks are also half priced. Yeah, this was 67 GP coins yesterday. I just bought one. Now it's only 30. This one was around 52 and this one was around 40, I think. So the pricing is reduced by about half, roughly. Pretty huge. If you have ref 1 through 4, you're gonna get value of it out already, but now even more so. Yeah, there it is. The labs access card has been reduced drastically as well. So yeah, the value is just ramping up on ref. It makes more and more sense to just keep going through him for everything. Along with level 5 plates, only 21 GP coins each. That's really huge. Really good pricing. I don't think they adjusted the Liga medal stuff, just because it still seems about the same. Let me check. Yeah, 4 Liga medals for the items case. So that's fair though, in my opinion. Dropping those prices wouldn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, that's solid. But yeah, if you have ref unlocked at any capacity, you're gonna get good deals from him, even more so now. So definitely use and abuse ref while we have it. And then moving on from there, we also have reduced the item requirements for the task Drip Out Part 1 and 2. I do have one of them, Drip Out Part 2. Okay, so this got reduced. I think it was around 50 to 200. No, 50 to 200. 50 to 800, sorry. I think. I could be wrong. It might have even been more LBT brand equipments. I can't remember exactly how many it was, but now you only need 40. You still need to kill 100 rogues. That didn't change. But the LBT brand equipment hand-in, that's got reduced a good bit. So that's pretty cool. And then we have reverted the AI equipment to the values before hardcore wipe. I would assume that is bosses, rogues, raiders, stuff like that. They now have their better gear on, kind of like they had before the hardcore wipe started, because they did dumb those things down a little bit. They nerfed them just slightly, just because they didn't want people to abuse it too much. So now you can go in and abuse it like no other, and their gear is back to its normal state when not in a hardcore wipe. And then we have adjusted the Bitcoin farming time in Hideout. So I don't know. I don't have Bitcoin farm up currently, so I don't know if it was reduced or increased. I don't know if it's faster or slower, right? But I know it was changed. So if anybody has information on that, let me know down below. That'd be cool if it was reduced, make it a little easier, a little faster to farm Bitcoin. That way you can get, if you are attempting to get prestigious wipe, you do need 20 million rubles. So anything that helps you get there faster is all right by me. Yeah. So that's probably been reduced, I would imagine. Based off of everything else that's been changed, it seems like we're leaning away from the hardcore wipe. So I would imagine that the farming time for Bitcoin has been reduced. That's my guess. I don't know for sure. But yeah, that's it for the updates for today. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and comment below. And of course, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It helps us out tremendously, and it keeps you up to date with all of our content. I would also like to say thanks to our subscribers, and a special thanks to our channel members. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider becoming a member below. We'll catch you next week. See ya.